Hi, I was asked to comment on the state of the art in human information behavior research. Now, you can think of human information behavior as the interaction between human beings and information, and that is often mediated by technology these days. So, what we see in this field of research is that at the center of it is the person or the user of technology or of any other system. And here I like to think of a definition provided by Professor Brenda Derwin, and she defined this user or the person as a body, mind, heart, and spirit moving through time and space with a past history, a present reality, and future dreams or ambitions. So it's pretty much anybody like you or me or any other person who's who's interacting with information in some way or the other, which we tend to do all day long in all our lives. So what we see is that such a person is trying to stand out, but also trying to belong and to fit in, and is looking to survive, but is also looking to thrive and looking to be loved and respected. So to that extent, these are normal human traits which will remain relevant for any time to come. Now, what we have to look at is the environment in which the person is operating now. So we find that we are living in an increasingly digital world or a hybrid world where a lot of people like carry smartphones, and then people spend a big part of the day staring down at smartphones, right? So in that sense, a smartphone is a personal companion that we have, and a lot of the apps and facilities provided by the smartphone is what shapes our interactions. But we also have to realize that a lot of the apps that we use on smartphones are used to interact with somebody on the other side of the spectrum. So we are using it to connect to other human beings through video calls and voice calls and messaging and so on. So one is human interaction, so use of technology for human interaction, that's one thing. And so some of the common fields, or areas of research that I see emerging now are, one is to do with chat GPT and artificial intelligence. So we still do not understand the full extent of how AI is going to impact our jobs and the way we function and the way we do our jobs. So use of AI again as a personal assistant, similar to what search engines and Google and all provided us to some 20-30 years ago. So that again is going to have a big impact on this research in the time to come. And for the past few years, again, disinformation and fake news has been quite a big area of interest for studying in a field, and that will continue to be important. And when I talk about using phones to connect with other human beings, right, I also find that a lot of disconnect is also happening, where we tend to not respond to certain emails and phone calls, often due to information overload or trying to protect our free time at some point. But non-response has an adverse reaction on the person on the other end, and that has been an area of my research in the past few years as well. And then there are other areas like serendipity or information encountering. So the importance of information encountering in both creativity and innovation in our daily lives, and how our intense focus on productivity might be taking us away from recognizing those people who are good at encountering things by chance, and how by giving more space to them we can have more creativity and innovation in a more natural way in our workspaces. So these are some of the areas that I can think of right away, and there are of course like any other tools and things in any sectors, from healthcare to finance and business and everyday life to libraries and archives. You find that all of these areas will have human interaction with information. So I think that should be enough in terms of giving us some food for thought at this moment. So thank you.